G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to have a look at another one of these E88 drones. This one is called the E88 Screen. I picked this one up off Temu for 23 Australian dollars. So I thought I'll check it out, do a quick review on it. Now, unfortunately I can't show you the box art because as you can see, it's got a couple of labeling stickers on there. But the main differences with this one is that just like the name says, it has a screen on the transmitter here, rather than just relying on a Wi-Fi FPV signal from your phone. But you do still have that option of using your phone because it does have a phone holder to use Wi-Fi FPV from your phone. Now, when you're using the screen, it has an SD card slot and DVR. So I'll show you that in a moment. But yeah, I just thought I'll check it out because the original E88 drone that I reviewed a couple of years ago, that was very popular on the channel. That proved to be a very popular drone when that first came out, and still is today. I still get many views on the original E88. So anyway guys, let's have a quick look. This time I've noticed that it doesn't come with a soft case with a zipper. It actually comes with this hard plastic case. So that's one difference that I can see straight away. And in the box you can see got the contents of the accessories. Now this does come with two charger cables rather. This comes with a USB to micro USB, and that is for the drone's battery. But for the transmitter, it actually has a USB Type-C. And I just noticed them for the first time, which I didn't think was packaged with the drone, is that we do have a little SD card. It's not labeled, it's a blank one. So I'm not too sure of the gigabyte storage or megabyte storage on there. That's good to see. I didn't notice that at first when I opened up this this case. I just noticed that we have a SD card reader. So we've got that, as well as some prop guards and a couple of extra props as well. So everything we need to charge things up and get it going. Now let's just take the drone out and the transmitter, and we also have some documentation here. So this time, if you're going to use your phone for the Wi-Fi FPV, we've got a different style app compared to the original E88 drone. This is called the KFPV app, and as you can see, you got QR codes for iOS or Android. All right, so you can download that if you wish to, but like I said, you're going to have the same FPV signal and app basically on the transmitter here. Now we also get this leaflet, which is a fold-out instruction manual, and it's in both English and Chinese. So if you want to pause that, there's all the controls of the buttons on the transmitter, and then everything you need to know on how to set up the drone itself and how to charge it. And here is the new style transmitter, guys. As you can see, you've got a little LCD screen in the center there for the Wi-Fi FPV. And the good thing about this transmitter is that you don't need any AA's or AAA batteries. You can actually charge it up with that USB Type-C cable, and there is the SD card slot to take your videos and photos, to record them on file. Now, as you can see, this transmitter compared to the original has a bunch of buttons here, mainly for the prompts on the screen in the center, as well as your normal keys on either side. So obviously we've got the power on button. You hold that down and the screen should turn on. There you go. Got the screen on there. Obviously I don't have Wi-Fi FPV because I don't have the drone turned on at the moment. Got a speed switch, 1, 2, 3. Looks like here we've got a headless mode button, as well as a 1 key return button. Then we got our camera buttons here. So this one is for taking a snapshot. We've got a video record button, and then we got up and down through the menus here, and it looks like a playback button as well, just here. This button to the right here looks like it's a trimmer button, so you're going to press that and then trim up the drone left, right, front and back. And then we've got a pause button, so that will be an emergency stop. 360 flips just here, and then that will be your automatic takeoff and landing. So yeah, other than that, we don't have any buttons up the top here. They're all laid out on the front of the transmitter. Okay, onto the E88 drone itself. Now, it looks identical to the original, guys. It does have a pretty low quality camera. This is only a 480p camera, so they haven't upgraded the camera at all, but it does fold out, as you can see here, and looks very similar to like a Mavic mini style drone. We've got the same button on the top to power it on. It does take the same 1800 milliamp hour 1-cell battery, which should be good for about roughly 7 minutes from memory. I've reviewed many drones that have the exact same battery as this one. We get around 6.5 to 7 minutes out of it. I have made a video on some aftermarket batteries, which I'll link in the description below, which you'll get from AliExpress. I tested them out thoroughly to test the flight time in that video. I'll even put a pop-up card in the top corner of the screen here right now, and you can check out that video if you like. So yeah, you end up getting about 11.5 minutes if you purchase the aftermarket batteries on AliExpress. So yeah, anyway, back to the drone, guys. It does have brush motors like the original. And on the bottom here, we have an optical flow sensor. And here, of course, we have the little Wi-Fi antenna. Okay, so before I take it out for a flight, let's just turn the drone on first. Let's see how this screen works. I'm going to turn on the transmitter, and immediately we get the Wi-Fi FPV. As you can see, I'm just showing the box there. That doesn't look too bad. Like I said, it is a fairly low quality 480p camera, but for 23 Australian dollars, you know, you can't expect high quality camera image, but at least we have a camera there. Okay guys, so anyway, let's take this new E88 Screen drone for a flight. So I'll meet you out at the field and let's test it out and see how it performs for the measly sum of 23 Australian dollars. Okay guys, we're going to take a flight of the new E88 drone. So let's power it on and we'll power the transmitter on. Okay, we've got Wi-Fi FPV straight away. And I noticed with this particular model, we don't have to do this stick movement up or down. As you can see, as soon as I flick the left joystick up, it wants to power on. So first off, we're going to use the reset button there. That's for the gyro. Probably can't see that on the screen, on the camera, but it's flashing. All right. So the gyro calibration is complete. Okay, so now we're going to press record. It's recording. Put it up in the air. I'm going to put it in third speed rate. It is a bit windy. Whoa! All right. Just dip down there for a second. Ah! I think the wind out here is affecting it a little bit. Bring it back. Yeah, it's like it's losing power actually. Look at that. Okay. That's rather odd because when I tested this at home, I was flying it around indoors for about 3 minutes, not a problem. So I'm not too sure what's going on there. It actually powered off. All right, so let's cycle through that again. Looks like it might have stopped recording on its own. All right, so powered on. Let's power it back on the remote. Wi-Fi FPV again. All right, so I'll do a quick reset. Let's try record again. Okay, this time I might use the automatic takeoff button. Yeah, what's going on here? Look at that, just lost power. And the lights are flashing. Not too sure why that's happening, guys, because this is a fully charged battery. Let's try to take off without recording. Yeah, see that? All right, well, it's not looking too good so far, is it? It's continuing to lose power. Now there's no lights on, it's lost power entirely. Okay, let's put the battery back in. We do have Wi-Fi FPV. Take off again. Wow, it actually yawed by itself. Look, I'm not turning it. Yeah, so this is faulty. All right, she wants to get back up. I don't know why it's doing that, guys. It's got a mind of its own. Look at that. I'm gonna land it. Or let it drop out of the sky rather. Alright, let's try a gyro reset. That's working. Alright, done a reset. I'm gonna try to record again, so we can see this craziness. That's just intermittently losing power now. Yeah, that's nuts. All right, guys. Well, look, I've had enough. It's just continuing to do this. I'll give it one more go. Still powered on. But if it's going to do it again, which I think it will. Third speed rate. Okay, waiting for the gyro reset, which is not doing anything at the moment. Right, let's cycle through it one more time. This flight video is going to be really short. Right, powered on. Power the drone on. Okay, let's put it up in the air one last time. Rate 3. Something's definitely going on with it. Is there like a caution on the screen now? I think I used up all the SD card. It's only a small SD card. Look at that. That's shocking. This is the longest it's flown so far. Yeah, lost power again. Alright, that's going to wrap it up, guys. Obviously there's some sort of fault with this particular model that I've been given. I find it rather odd because when I test flew it before coming out here, I like to check if the drones are working okay. You know, sometimes I don't test them all indoors, but I did test this one indoors and it flew and hovered perfectly. So it is rather windy today. You can probably see by the trees in front of me swaying about, but still it shouldn't act the way it is. So for that reason, guys, it looks like I got a lemon. It's definitely faulty. Some other people might have good luck with this particular quadcopter, but anyway, guys, obviously I can't recommend this drone. I'd say skip on it on the off chance that you get a dud like I've got here. Like I said, a few people have probably reviewed this already on YouTube and had good luck with it, but sometimes you get a dud. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next video. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, like and comment. As always, guys, I'm honest in all my reviews, whether it be good or bad, which this one clearly is a dud and I do not recommend it. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. There'll be more coming up very soon on Perth West Oz RC, and I'll catch you on the next one.